Welcome to our video showcasing the best places to visit in Portugal. Located on the southwestern coast of Europe, Portugal is a country rich in history, culture, and natural beauty. From stunning beaches to charming cities, Portugal offers a variety of destinations that are sure to delight any traveler. In this video, we will take you on a tour of some of the top places to visit in Portugal, providing you with insider tips and recommendations along the way. Are you looking for a European destination that offers beautiful beaches, charming cities, and fascinating culture? Look no further than Portugal. This beautiful country, located on the southwestern coast of Europe, has something for everyone. Whether you're interested in exploring the historic neighborhoods of Lisbon, surfing the waves in Ericeira, or tasting the world-famous port wine in Porto, Portugal has it all. Whether you're planning your first trip to Portugal, or you're a seasoned traveler looking for new inspiration, this video will provide you with insider tips and recommendations to help you make the most of your time in this wonderful country. So let's get started to explore Portugal together. Number 1. Porto Cathedral. Porto Cathedral, also known as Sé do Porto, is one of the oldest and most important monuments in Porto, Portugal. Porto Cathedral was built in the 12th century and has survived numerous battles and invasions over the centuries. Inside Porto Cathedral, you can admire a number of artistic treasures, including the altarpiece of the Chapel of the Blessed Sacrament and the Gothic cloister. From the terrace in front of the cathedral, you can enjoy panoramic views of the city and the Douro River. Porto Cathedral is still an active place of worship, so you can attend Mass or other religious ceremonies if you wish. The cathedral is located in the heart of Porto's historic center, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This means that visitors can easily combine a visit to the cathedral with other nearby attractions, such as the Ribeira district or the Clérigos Tower. Number 2. Luís I Bridge. The Luís I Bridge in Porto is definitely worth a visit. It is one of the most iconic landmarks in the city, and is a great spot to take in panoramic views of Porto and the Douro River. The bridge has a pedestrian path on the upper level, which provides great views of the river and the city. It's a bit of a climb to reach the top, but it's well worth it for the views. You can also see the bridge from the water by taking a river cruise on the Douro River. This is a great way to see the bridge from a different perspective, and to take in the beautiful scenery of the river valley. The bridge connects the historic center of Porto with the Vila Nova de Gaia neighborhood on the other side of the river. The Vila Nova de Gaia side is home to many famous port wine cellars and is a great place to relax with a glass of port and take in the views. The bridge is especially beautiful at sunset, with the light reflecting off the river and the sky turning shades of pink and orange. If you can, try to time your visit for sunset to see the bridge at its most magical. Number 3. Belém Tower. Belém Tower, also known as the Tower of St. Vincent, is a historic monument located in the Belém district of Lisbon, Portugal. Tower was built in the early 16th century as a fortress to protect the entrance to the harbor of Lisbon. It was also used as a lighthouse and a prison. Today, it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most popular tourist attractions in Lisbon. The tower is located on the banks of the Tagus River in the Belém district of Lisbon, about 6 kilometers west of the city center. You can easily reach the tower by public transport, such as tram, bus, or train. The tower is partially accessible for people with mobility impairments, with a lift that goes to the first floor. However, the upper floors are only accessible by stairs. The Belém district has several other attractions that are worth visiting, such as the Jerónimos Monastery, the Monument to the Discoveries, and the Pastéis de Belém Bakery, where you can try the famous Portuguese egg tarts. Number 4. Praça do Comércio. Praça do Comércio is a beautiful and historic square located in the heart of Lisbon, Portugal. It is also known as Terreiro do Paço, and is one of the largest and most important squares in the city. The square is surrounded by beautiful buildings with stunning architecture, including the Arco da Rua Augusta, which is a triumphal arch that leads to the square, and the Patos do Conselho, which is the city hall. Lisbon Story Century 7 is a museum that is located in Praça do Comércio and tells the story of the city's history, from its origins to the present day. Praça do Comércio is a great place to sit and relax, enjoy the views, and watch the world go by. Ride on the famous Tram 28 is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Lisbon and passes through Praça do Comércio. It's a great way to see the city and its landmarks. The square is located right on the riverfront, so it's a great starting point for a boat tour of the Tagus River. You can see Lisbon from a different perspective and get a great view of the city's landmarks from the water. Number 5. Sanctuary of Our Lady of Sameiro. The Sanctuary of Our Lady of Sameiro is a beautiful and important religious site located in the city of Braga, Portugal. The sanctuary's beautiful neo-Baroque and neo-Romanesque architecture is one of its main attractions. Be sure to take in the details of the ornate facades, the intricate stone carvings, and the stunning stained glass windows. The sanctuary's main basilica is dedicated to Our Lady of Sameiro and is a popular spot for worship and prayer. The interior is breathtaking with intricate gold and marble details and beautiful frescoes. The sanctuary is situated on a hill overlooking the city of Braga and offers beautiful views. Take a walk around the grounds and enjoy the gardens, fountains, and statues. The sanctuary is an important pilgrimage site for Catholics and hosts many religious events throughout the year. The sanctuary has a museum that houses a collection of religious art and artifacts. It's a great way to learn about the history and significance of the sanctuary. Number 6. Templo Romano. The Templo Romano, also known as the Temple of Diana, is a well-preserved ancient Roman temple located in the city of Évora, Portugal. It is one of the most famous tourist attractions in the city and a must-visit for history buffs and architecture enthusiasts. Before visiting the temple, it's a good idea to learn about its history and significance. The temple was built in the 1st century AD, during the Roman occupation of Portugal, and is dedicated to the goddess Diana. It was likely used for religious ceremonies and sacrifices. The temple is a beautiful example of Roman architecture, with its impressive Corinthian columns and intricate details. The Templo Romano is located in the historic center of Évora, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Take some time to explore the charming streets and buildings of the city, including the nearby Sé Cathedral and the Chapel of Bones. Number 7. Almendres Cromlech. The Almendres Cromlech is a megalithic site located near Évora, Portugal, and is one of the largest and oldest megalithic structures in Europe. The Almendres Cromlech is located about 15 kilometers outside of Évora. You can get there by car or taxi, or you can take a bus from Évora to Nossa Senhora de Guadalupe and walk about 1.5 kilometers to the site. The site is comprised of several standing stones arranged in a circular and elliptical pattern. There are over 90 stones, some of which are over 3 meters tall. There is also a small museum on site with information about the history and significance of the site. There is an interpretive center located near the site that provides additional information about the megalithic culture of the region and the history of the Almendres Cromlech. If you have time, consider visiting other nearby attractions, such as the historic city of Évora or the nearby megalithic sites of Cromlech dos Almendres and Anta Grande do Zambujeiro. Number 8. Giraldo Square. Giraldo Square, Praça do Giraldo, is one of the most famous and important landmarks in the historic city center of Évora, Portugal. The square is surrounded by some of Évora's most impressive historic buildings, including the imposing São Francisco Church, the Gothic-style Santo Antão Church, and the elegant town hall. Giraldo Square is a popular gathering place for locals and tourists alike, making it a great spot to sit and watch the world go by. At the center of the square stands a beautiful fountain, which was built in the 16th century and is decorated with statues of mythological figures. Giraldo Square is surrounded by shops selling a variety of souvenirs, including traditional Portuguese pottery, clothing, and handicrafts. Throughout the year, Giraldo Square hosts a variety of cultural events and festivals, including music concerts, dance performances, and seasonal celebrations. Overall, Giraldo Square is a must-visit destination in Évora, offering a glimpse into the city's rich history and culture. Number 9. Convent of Christ. The Convent of Christ in Tomar, Portugal is a magnificent architectural complex that is definitely worth visiting. The Convent of Christ is one of the most important monuments in Portugal. It was originally built as a Templar stronghold in the 12th century, but was later expanded by the Order of Christ after the Templars were dissolved. The convent is located in the historic center of Tomar, a charming town in central Portugal that is easily accessible by car or public transportation. Some of the highlights of the convent include the Charola, a circular Templar chapel that is unique in Europe, the cloisters, the chapter house, and the Manueline window. Overall, the Convent of Christ is a must-see attraction for anyone interested in history, architecture, or religion. Its rich history, stunning architecture, and cultural significance make it one of the most impressive monuments in Portugal. Number 10. Clérigos Tower. The Clérigos Tower is one of the most iconic landmarks in Porto, Portugal, and is definitely worth a visit. The Clérigos Tower is located in the center of Porto, near the Clérigos Church at Rua de São Filipe de Neri, 4050 to 546 Porto, Portugal. The Clérigos Tower is a tall, narrow structure that offers stunning views of Porto and the surrounding areas from the top. There are 240 steps to climb to reach the top, so be prepared for a bit of a workout. However, the views are definitely worth it. The Clérigos Tower is located in a central area of Porto, so there are plenty of other attractions nearby. Some of the most popular include the Ribeira district, the Palácio da Bolsa, and the São Bento train station.